Welcome to Lawyers Who Care, the video show podcast that highlights attorneys who go above and beyond for their clients. And on each episode, we will meet a new lawyer and they will share stories of when they went beyond legal counsel for the benefit of their client. My name is Andrew Samlin. I'm the principal of Samlin Wealth, a nationally recognized wealth management firm for lawyers, their firms, and their clients. And let's applaud lawyers who care and learn from them. Today, my guest is Jim Landau, a partner at Lachtman, Cohen Belowich in White Plains, New York. And Jim is a member of the firm's litigation group and also provides day-to-day business counseling. Welcome, Jim.
Thanks. Great to be here.
So, Jim, tell us about what brought you to the law.
Well, I come from a family of lawyers. I'm actually the 17th or 18th lawyer in my family, and probably the 13th or 14th lawyer to have attended Boston University School of Law. So I never was a coffee drinker before I started law school, but when I walked in the front and saw that my family had a plaque, because there were so many of us and there had been a lot of giving, which had nothing to do with me, I immediately felt, oh my goodness, I have something to live up to. And I ran to the coffee line to try to get some sort of pick-me-up, anything to help me get through the day.
And so hold on, what made everyone choose BU Law? Very good law school. What made them, what had them start down that path and have everyone follow suit?
Yeah, most of my family, my extended family anyway, past my father's generation and beyond, really was based in the Boston area. I didn't grow up there, but I had been there quite a bit at family events and things, and I'd been around my great uncles and cousins who had been lawyers. I think that it was viewed in my family as a profession. We had doctors and we had lawyers. My grandfather, who was one of 8 children, was actually in the job lots business. So he was the only one that was pretty much not a doctor or a lawyer, but he put them all through law school or medical school. So he was really probably the one that was held in the highest regard, ironically, as far as all of that goes. And so, when it came time for me to, I've always been interested in institutions and the way they work, separation of powers. I was a political science major, and I thought it would be a great way to, the law kind of permeates everything that we do. And hopefully provide some sort of regulation of how we deal with one another. And I thought if I could become a part of the law and contribute to something that has been around for generations before me, and hopefully will continue to exist long after we're gone, that if I can contribute some small part to that, that would be a good thing to do with my life.
And tell us about the firm. So, and what made you pick, what made you pick this area of the law for you to, focus on versus all of the other choices that, might have been in front of you?
Yeah, the firm is pretty much a litigation boutique, although we do have lawyers who represent owners of rather large buildings. On the real estate side, they do commercial leasing and those types of deals. But we do commercial litigation pretty much exclusively, the rest of us. And I've been a commercial litigator for about 40 years. And I also have a cannabis law consulting practice on the side. And I'm working towards becoming a mediator as well, commercial mediator. How I got into commercial litigation, I really transactions bored me, to be blunt. If you do your job right, you never hear from the client again, or maybe you get another transaction to work on. Litigation, I love sports. If you took actually a look at me in real time, you'd see that there was no way I was ever going to play professionally. I'm 5'4", maybe 5'3.5" in my socks. So litigation in some ways has, it has an arbiter. There are rules, there are adversaries, and there are outcomes. So it kind of fit the bill for the level of action that I needed. And then, I would say once I kind of slowed down and thought about how to be a kind of client-focused lawyer in this area, I realized that, I read somewhere that 9.4 out of 10 commercial cases settle at or before trial. And really litigation for a business is very disruptive. It's distracting. It's expensive. It's risk mitigation, or unless you're a patent troll or some sort of insurance company or a bank where litigation is part of your business model, it's not really the best place to be for most businesses. And so I became very much a student of how do we help our clients get what we want, help them reach their goals as quickly and as inexpensively as possible, either using litigation or not. And there are a variety of ways we can help clients do that.
Any war stories?
Well, first of all, I think a good one that kind of began to shape my view is I represented a client in a case over art. Believe it or not, she had owned a gallery in South Carolina, in Charleston, and had been consigned a number of paintings, and she showed them at the Spoleto Jazz Festival in South Carolina. And at the end of the thing, she shipped them back, and the person who sent the art claimed that one of the pieces was missing. And so we got in depositions, and she was a rather elderly lady and had some health issues going in, and it was a videotape deposition. So I was sitting next to her, and my adversary was opposite me, as was the camera. So I was looking at my adversary and not at my client, and I had encouraged her to take breaks, and I encouraged her to have lunch at the lunch break, and she wouldn't. She thought she was going to get it done. And at about 5 o'clock, my adversary stopped in the middle of asking a question and said, Jim, your client's having a problem. And I turned, and she was hemorrhaging, right on the table. And we had to call 911, and, she had to be rushed to the hospital. She lived. But I almost quit being a lawyer that day. And it made me realize that there's much more to this than just, winning and losing, or, that kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm. By the way, today my guest is Jim Landau. He is a partner at Lachtman, Cohen Belowich in White Plains, New York. Jim, can you provide our audience with your contact information, please?
Sure. The firm is Lachtman, Cohen Belowich, LLP. We're located at 1133 Westchester Avenue. Suite N is in North 200 in White Plains, New York, 10604. My email is J like Jim, Landau, LANDAU, at lcb-law.com. And my phone number, best number to reach me, is 914-505-6169.
Wonderful. This has been the Lawyers Who Care video show podcast that highlights attorneys who go above and beyond for their clients. And Jim is a perfect example of that. If you're an attorney or know one who does go above and beyond, feel free to reach out to us, 914-666-6600. Jim, I want to thank you for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.